All right, guys, great day today. 90% on the first SPY trade and 286 on the 7. Now, this is tomorrow's plan. All right, so listen closely. We got CPI in the morning. Okay, we've now put in 14 red days here. Okay, as you can see, even our good friend Elliot's like, come on. Come on. Now this is huge. That is huge. Unless that is promptly reversed and you get 2 to 3 days of relief bounce, the chart's broken. It is broken beyond belief, and you're gonna go fill the gap down here into FOMC. I mean, this market can sell $10 a day, no problem. So that wouldn't be hard, okay? But it probably wouldn't stop there. You know where it would go? Past the 89. You'd take out this FOMC and this, right? So pretty crucial spots. However, let's zoom in here. Where did we bounce? Another yellow line, that's FOMC. And where did we close? Right above. Okay, fantastic. Now, let's go over to SPY. If we just rip out of the gate, okay, there's this gap here that needs to be taken out. There's gonna be next to no resistance. There's gonna be a few spots. The gap and here. And we would probably hit this area here. Now, this is a half moon. This is why this is attractive, okay? One of the setups I look for, the half moon. You don't get through the half moon on the first try. However, if you get through here and you come back test, maybe back test either the gap you got here, right? Or the trend line, you can then on the second try go higher. Now, if this possible rally fizzles out, let's say it goes to 570, comes down, holds this FOMC or this level right here, the side of the half moon, it still has a chance then on a retest to go all the way up here. I would short it there, especially if it happens before FOMC. We're talking a few very volatile days. Okay? Now next week, this has to do with the big expiration next week and the FOMC. There's a lot of VIX calls. A lot of VIX calls. So even a move, even Elliott shows a move down here, then we see it. Maybe we come up and then FOMC shoots it down. The point here is that when you look at this, this is a bear flag. This is not a bullish pattern. So there's a good chance, this is even more bullish, but this is still a bear flag. There's a good chance of a move tomorrow. Now, how am I positioned? Listen, I remember 2022. Let me just take you back to 2022. I had puts into CPI. It gapped down. Puts didn't do shit. Okay? And then we ripped right here. We gapped down. Absolute mayhem. I was able to switch. We haven't had that in a long time. That could be a bear trap tomorrow where we gap down. So I want you to mentally take some notes and prepare, okay? If we gap down, but we hold this area here, you're good to try calls. Last place I would try it would be this FOMC line. You got these two. Now today, I had been yapping about this level. It's the only level I have in nice light blue. And man, that worked, because that level was the magnet level from July and September. So now, That's the plan. We're gonna see what CPI is. If it's really fucking bad, you're good to short the pops into FOMC. If it's good, remember CPIs like to retrace. Then you got PPI. If CPI is good and you get a retracement, you're good to play PPI as well. Okay, you also had the bonus here of more money. The House passed the bill, now it goes to the Senate. And you have the ceasefire deal up in the air. So a lot of spicy stuff going on. As far as individuals, obviously Tesla today, I'm very, very small in it. And Meta as well. I'm focusing on SPY. I'm 95% cash. I got my 599s for next week's Friday. Sold the top on zeros today. Okay, so I'm like way out here in case we get a freaking face ripper. I'm gonna play it with zeros. I'll be on voice at open. Then see if we do the same shit where we retrace all day and then we catch that end of day move. We've done it now a few times if you paid attention. And they've been good. Like these ripping bear market rallies, they're pretty fun. And as you can see, they come off of marked levels. As far as the NAMO, it has not bottomed out. You don't bottom out with a 44 RSI. But it's good enough to give a relief bounce, right? Here's a very interesting thing that I looked at that almost tells me like, bro, you need to bounce because you're falling off the chart here, literally. What are we gonna do here? And that is at 30, okay? See what I mean? You're falling off the chart here. Literally, you're falling off the chart. This is like major oversold. So, worst case scenario, when do markets crash? They crash in oversold conditions because people are trying to buy the dip, and when it doesn't fucking work, everybody runs to the door at the same time. What was interesting today, same time you get these ghost candles on Apple and Nvidia. Can we gap down tomorrow and hit them and then go back up? The interesting thing here, I want you to pay attention. They keep loading flow all day. They knew this was coming, right? I called out that this was a top candle, so go look at your chart here. I'll show you. I told you real time. That is a top candle. When it flies up like that and you're in an uptrend and it quickly weaks down, that marks the top. Now what was it? It was that overnight high. Boom. They didn't want to get over that. But at the same time, if you squint, this is inverted head and shoulders, wall into the close, all types of possibilities to gap up. I mean, look at that, look at that, and look at that. You got the RSI right here at 30. Okay, so would be good for America if we fucking gap up, right? But anyways, back to flow trade. But this, I haven't seen this in a while where they start loading Nvidia into this. Nvidia obviously has that conference, I guess, on Friday, or it starts there. So keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on the tick when you're trading here. But very interesting. I mean, this shows you just the magnitude here. Like, do I think this is the ultimate low? No, but you need a proper dead cat that closes over the 200. Everybody gets joyous and think that the dip is over before they get punished some more. And Elliot's kind of saying the same, and then capitulate at some point and then rip, you know. Especially if they draw out the ceasefire deal, you know that is gonna be used as a catalyst to then put in a final low and reverse. Bitcoin has front ran this whole shit, okay? Keep an eye on it. It's gonna tell you what's gonna happen. But I do like this VIX bear flag. Otherwise, the market is cooked and we're going to feel those lower gaps. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. God bless.
Liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis. Mission until resupply and research. International Space Station.
Atlantis begins its penultimate journey ashore at the International Space Station. Atlantis now in cargo line, safe to have no flight of water, and has low counts of hardware and humans taking aim on the international outpost. Atlantis almost 2 miles in altitude, almost 6 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center already, traveling 500 miles an hour.